game! Make the game! Make the game! What's your name? I'm a Kamen Rider.
What's up, everybody? It's the Quarter Guy, and it's time to talk about Smash again. Yeah. Back last week on the, well, it was back on the 1st. I was honestly shocked to see that Steve from Minecraft and other Minecraft characters are the next fighter slot pass in the next fighter pass slot for Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, yeah, Minecraft is like the biggest thing in video games like right now, whether you like it or not, but I'm honestly surprised they were able to actually implement the thing into Smash Brothers. And it looks pretty unusual, not gonna lie, but you could say that about a lot of characters in Smash. What it even is usual anymore. But the point is, now only 4 slots remain. And I'm here to make a case for one character filling one of those slots. Now, back before the game was released, back in 2018, I did a countdown about characters I want to see in Smash Ultimate. One character from that list actually got into the first fighter pass, that being Terry. And if you'll recall, I put Fjorm from Fire Emblem Heroes at the top of that list, seeing as that she would make a fitting representative of Nintendo's entry into the mobile market. My opinion has changed on that. Now, if you've been following me, you already know who I'm talking about. But I feel like the character who would now best represent Nintendo's presence in the mobile gaming scene is Euden from Dragalia Lost. Now, hear me out on this one. The thing is, Dragalia Lost has been around for just over 2 years now. In fact, it's been around, it was released before Smash Ultimate was. And Dragalia Lost has grown a lot in those 2 years. Nintendo's collaboration with Cygames has gotten bigger and better with all sorts of new features and collaborations. Collaborations which, by the way, feature characters that are already in Smash. The 2 Fire Emblem collabs, the Mega Man collab, the Monster Hunter collab. I feel like Euden getting into Smash feels like natural progression at this point. Not to mention, it would give Dragalia Lost some much welcome exposure to the mainstream. I mean, yeah, it's a gacha, but, I mean, yeah, Dragalia Lost is a gacha, but it's really generous for a gacha. Giving out lots of free stuff, actually listening to player feedback, and, not to mention so many unique and enjoyable characters. But I feel like Euden in particular, being the main protagonist, would be the obvious representative for that game. And considering it's a Nintendo IP, I figure it makes a lot of sense. Granted, there are a lot of third-party IPs that also make sense, but I also honestly feel that Euden and Dragalia Lost in general would offer a lot to Smash in various aspects. I mean, great soundtrack, lots of characters that could be great spirits, especially particularly the main cast and the dragons. The Halidom make a great stage, and as far as Euden himself goes, yeah, he's another anime-esque sword fighter, but when you consider the ratio of sword fighters to other fighting styles, it's really not as big of a ratio as some people make it out to be. And Euden's got a lot of skills from both his normal form and his Gala form that would make for a great moveset. I mean, and not to mention, his shape-shifting would make for an amazing final smash with Midgard Stormer. I just feel that, for that reason, Euden would make a great character for Smash Brothers, and I really hope he gets in. So yeah, moveset, I'd say his up B would be Blazing Circlet, that fire spinning attack. His normal B would be Exalted Fire. His side B would probably be a Force Strike that could be charged and break shields at full power. And I even think he could use Rising Circlet for his down B to create a buff zone. That'd be actually pretty helpful. And of course, Final Smash, Shapeshift into Midgard Stormer, Trident Tempest, boom, money. So, yeah, that's basically my take. Euden for Smash, great character, cool moveset, great stage potential, great spirit potential, great soundtrack potential. He just brings so much to the table. Let's hope it happens. Alright, so, on updates. Extra Life campaign. I have raised $800 to date this year. I am only $200 away from my goal, so if you want to contribute, as always, go to www.extra-life.org/participant/thequarterguy. All donations will go to Children's Wisconsin, which is my chosen Children's Miracle Network hospital. So, all donations are graciously welcomed. And I am currently working on my special QG at the Arcade for the month. That is a retrospective of the Darkstalkers series. Yeah, something I wish Capcom would bring back. I mean, we're past the days when 2 million was needed for a sequel. I mean, the next Mega Man game is right now in the works, and Mega Man 11 sold just over 1 million, so here's hoping. Alright, and for my question of the week, who do you think should be the next Smash Brothers character? As always, leave your answers in the comments. Favorite comments will be featured in the next episode. Here are last episode's winners. And with that, time for the Fourth Wall Mailbag. As always, leave your questions in the community post. I will answer my favorites in the next episode. Alright, first question comes from Supersonic93, who asks, what do you think of the teaser for Azure Striker Gunvolt 3? Well, to be honest, it looks pretty cool. For a teaser, anyway. Got some nice animation, got some look at the new character, and I just want to see more! That's the thing with teasers. They show you so little, they leave you wanting more. Hello, Bayonetta 3. Haven't heard from you in a few years. Yeah. But this is something I really want to see more of. Like, what happened since Gunvolt 2? Just, what is going on with this new character? What's her story? And why does Gunvolt have the Sumeragi icon on his jacket now? Is he a bad guy now? What's going on? I want to know! More! Next question comes from Solura, who asks, so Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, is getting a re-release. Is it now time to beg for physical copies so this vaporware shit doesn't happen again? Oh boy. Of course, we have to talk about the physical versus digital thing, huh? Yeah. This is the thing with digital releases. They can get taken down. And if you don't have a physical copy in your hands, you pretty much don't actually own it. So that's why I tend to gravitate toward physical releases instead of digital purchases, so that I actually have something tangible in my hands. And that's especially aggravating for cult classics like the Scott Pilgrim game. I'm glad that it's getting a re-release. I hope it gets a physical release so that we can actually hold on to it and not have to worry about it getting delisted. Because, man... And that's also the problem I have with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Delisting it from the eShop at the end of March, not cool. Next question comes from Salad Protagonist, who asks, have you ever played Danganronpa before? No, and to be honest, it doesn't really appeal to me. It's not bad, it's just not the sort of thing I'd get into. I've only gotten into, like, the Professor Layton series in terms of visual novels, and part of that was because of the puzzles. But visual novels in general just don't appeal to me. And that's the kind of vibe that Danganronpa gives off. That, and I know the fan base isn't responsible for the quality of the games, but the fan base can be kind of, from what I've heard, it's kind of ugh. So again, I don't think Danganronpa is bad, I just don't think it's for me. Last question this week comes from Alex Tatsukai, who asks, what type of crossover would you like Dragalia Lost to do next? That's easy. Persona 5, Joker is the free unit, Shadow Dagger, boom, money.